Wow, Kris, what a day it has been. You have the lead of the rally at the end of day 2. It was really this morning where you made such gains over the other drivers, which has kept comfortable and steady through the day. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it was. Yesterday I said it wasn't really a perfect day, but today probably was. Yeah, like I said before, we didn't test on tarmac for Spain, and yeah, I was a little bit apprehensive this morning to know whether our setup just from Corsica would work. And I knew normally you test before the rally, so I said I have to be on it from the first K because the guys can catch me sleeping this morning. But finally my rhythm seemed to be very good, and we done a good time. And yeah, the first couple of stages we were able to make that difference. And in the afternoon, I think for everybody it was nearly impossible to make any type of difference. There was tenths of seconds between all the drivers. Let's say, for me personally, I think in the afternoon we're driving all to the limit of the tire we have now, and yeah, it's still a close battle. It's nice. It's only 13 seconds. Tomorrow we have 6 stages. First stage in the dark, no service. So yeah, still have to stay on guard tomorrow.
Yeah, it's certainly not a Sunday drive out there. 74 kilometres and no midpoint service should anything go wrong either. Can't relax tomorrow. Got to keep very much on it.
Yeah, the service thing doesn't really bother me so much because at the end of the day, if anything goes wrong, you need service. It's finished anyway. So yeah, yeah, the stages tomorrow are really nice, beautiful profile, and yeah, I've always enjoyed this rally. But yeah, with this car, I can really get my teeth into these stages, and yeah, it feels good.
What would it mean to you if you could take a win away tomorrow, Kris? It's been a frustrating season for you. You're sounding on such top form right now. Would this make a change for you?
Yeah, certainly, and everyone within the team, we need a boost. You know, I've done some stupid mistakes this year. We haven't been, how would you say, perfectly comfortable with the car everywhere. But finally, yeah, we know the car's fast, but in certain areas I know we still have to work. And even if we get a result here tomorrow, it doesn't change the big picture for me. We need a car that works throughout the full World Championship. And yeah, it remains to be seen if the team have the commitment everywhere to do a good job. But yeah, I'm happy with my day at least, and we still have to finish the job tomorrow. In some ways, Mexico is still very fresh in the memory, so I know it's never done until you cross the finish line.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but you did. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. I'll be a clean run tomorrow, I'm sure. Good luck, Kris. Let's turn to Sebastien Ogier now, then. Seb, Kris mentioned it there. It's been really close between the drivers today, just tenths of seconds between you. It's really difficult to make those gains needed. We're seeing a real fight between you and Ott. But do you think you can catch the man in front, or is that not the objective tomorrow?
Well, if he wake up the same way as this morning, it's going to be hard for us because obviously catch us mainly on the first stage today, where it took a lot of time. We were not super happy with the feeling of the car, but still I didn't expect to lose that much. So for sure we've been working a bit on it the whole day, and this afternoon was a much better loop for me. I was not really happy with this morning to lose all these times. But the general picture looks not bad for us. Being still on the podium tonight is very positive, and hopefully we can secure that tomorrow with Ott. That will be a huge step for the manufacturer title, so that will be great, and that will be also a positive step for our boss championship.
Malcolm said there are no team orders for you and Ott, so you can just go out and fight it. And it looks like you are going to have a bit of a fight. How much, though, do you guys want to risk, considering you are fighting for the title?
I think no more than today, but I think today we were already pretty much on the limit. Like I say, maybe this morning I was a bit slower than these guys. I was not having this super confidence, and yeah, when you're not perfectly committed, then you immediately lose some tenths everywhere, and at the end of the stages it's 10 seconds. So yeah, I hope I can carry on with the feeling I had this afternoon and right on from the morning. Of course, Kris is, I mean, not really the target to catch, but anyway we have to push because I'm sure my teammate won't give up. So if I want to stay ahead of him, I'll have to be fast tomorrow.
And you're not going to give up either, are you? Of course you're not. Okay, let's hear from Ott Tanak then. When I finished this session last night to meet the crews, I met some Estonian fans and they said to me, watch out, Ott is coming. And here you are in 3rd position at the end of day 2. How much are you going to be pushing your teammate tomorrow? How crucial is it that you get more points than him?
Yeah, you obviously want to get as many points as possible, but yeah, as you saw this afternoon, it's very difficult to make any difference. We are all pushing very hard, and even if you feel in the car you've done a perfect stage, then you still can lose a stage by 0.4 of a second. So yeah, everybody are just going on the limit. Obviously, these stages are really nice and flowing. So yeah, looks like everyone are really enjoying, and it's nice to be on these roads with these cars.
Tomorrow, though, it changes to more twisty technical stages. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, tomorrow is another day. Obviously, yeah, one stage in the middle is more twisty, but we've done it before, and again, you know, it has really nice flow, just a bit slower, but in the end, quite similar to all the others.
As Seb said, you have to be on it right from the start, first thing in the morning. It's an early start, first stage at 7 o'clock in the morning, in darkness. Are you a morning person, Ott?
I normally am, yeah. It's no problem.
You need to ask his wife, huh?
Kris Meeke. It's a family show, you know. How much do you want to take a podium away from here? What would it mean? I know you're still very focused on your title hopes.
Yeah, for sure. Podium is always a target. Another target is the win, but this time Kris is very strong, so yeah, it's difficult to compete with him. But still, we are in a very strong position. Very important to keep the position tomorrow. You know, okay, we will push hard, but same time we need to keep it on the road, and these points will be really important for the manufacturers. So let's keep it going. Let's have some more crack tomorrow and enjoy the day.
And I think your wife is blushing over here, Ott. Sorry, Annika. Yeah, you didn't realise she was standing there, did you?
You're screwed now, eh?
Right, guys, good luck for the final day. Ladies and gentlemen, our top 3, Kris Meeke, Sebastien Ogier, and Ott Tanak.